It was truly a move of God that got me here. A friend of a friend introduced me to Larry Wachholtz, who teaches in music business. We met for breakfast one day, and he said, "Belmont has an opening for a faculty person, and it sounds like you." And seriously, a month or two later, I was at Belmont, and he introduced me to Tom Story, and I mean, it really was. I was looking, and they were looking, and a series of circumstances kind of put us together. In a nutshell, the faculty athletics representative is the liaison between the athletics department and the academic side of the university. And I certify eligibility of student athletes every semester. I certify coaches in terms of NCAA rules to recruit every year. And so it's sort of that between the athletics and academic side. And at Belmont, it's pretty nifty. There are a lot of places where people in that role find themselves sort of between a rock and a hard place many times, because there's sometimes silos, or there's maybe even conflict between the academic side and the athletic side. At Belmont, it's absolute sheer joy. Back in the late 90s, the athletics department approached me and said, we're looking for some people to do some play-by-play because we want to add broadcast to what we're doing. And I said, well, let's talk. And so that started a long string of doing. Started with baseball and then added in basketball. I've had the best seat in the house at all the NCAA appearances of women's basketball, baseball, and volleyball. On the other hand, I may be the most blessed guy that there is, because I've had that opportunity to be there. And so what fun, and yet, what a blessing to have been able to see some great performances in competition. Excellence on the floor, a great team to watch in terms of how good they were. They were a fun team to watch. They enjoyed playing, and that was obvious. So it made it really enjoyable to watch them play. But even off the floor, that team was just amazing. We talk a lot, the cliche is chemistry, but those student athletes loved each other. They loved everyone around them. They were such a great representation of Belmont, and man, I just wish they were all like daughters, because they're such great young ladies. When people find out that I'm from Belmont, Belmont's profile has certainly gotten much more visible regionally, nationally, but it's not just Belmont getting more well-known. When people find out that I'm from Belmont, it's always a really positive reaction, because Belmont's reputation is really in line with that culture that we have at this place. We want to do everything we do with excellence, with class. I often hear people say we want to win with class. We certainly want to win, but we want to win with class. We want to lose when we lose. We want to lose with class. But in everything that we do, we want to know that we've given it our best shot, that we've played fair, that we've respected opponents and things like that. And people know that about Belmont. When I ask them about the highlights, they are just as likely to talk about a mission trip to Rio or serving at the Nashville Rescue Mission as they are even a championship. I mean, those ladies love to win, they love to play, but they are so well-rounded that almost to a person, if you ask them what's the highlight of your time at Belmont, they're going to talk about a trip to Rio and being able to do a mission trip, being able to do mission work and get to know little kids and play some basketball and share Jesus with those little kids. And as a faculty person, as a dad and a granddad, I see that and it brings tears to my eyes, because that's a special group of people, and that is the Belmont culture. I'm Rich Tyner. I'm a Belmont Bruin, and I'm invested in you.